Y'all's contract's
Eagles just good. How far are you guys away from that level?
I mean, I feel like we compete with the Eagles and beat them for the most part. We've played them. I don't want to say check the record when the other guy's holding the trophy right now. So credit to them. They've earned and they deserved it by all means. But, yeah, very close, especially when you even watch the NFC game, the NFC Championship. And those two teams that we battle against each and every year a couple of times. And as I said, feel confident about we've gotten the better part each and every time. To see it in such a dominating fashion, credit to them. It's our turn and it's on us. Yeah, super excited for him, this opportunity. Obviously, I've worked with him for the last couple of years, understanding the type of coach he is, the type of man he is, the way that he approaches the game. I think the best way to exemplify that is the son of a legendary football coach. He's not going to take anything about this game lightly. He enjoys the work in it. Kind of old-fashioned. I'm looking forward to the grind and some things that we're going to do and he's going to add. And excited for him. I know he's ready for it. He's been an assistant for a long time. And something else I admire is the way that he went on with the interviewing process. When you've been an assistant for 25 to 30 years, I know there's a quarterback coach, I know there's a receiver coach, a D coordinator, and a safety that you call up without them thinking twice if they're going to come work for you. But for him to go through the due diligence of getting the guys in, interviewing them, and then taking it amongst the other guys that are there and making final decisions, I think speaks highly of his approach and the way that he's going to take care of things.
Top of the morning, baby. It's your boy B Jizzle. We are live in the lab this morning. It's a hump day, man. And we got to talk about what one man said. One man made a comment about the NFC East. And now everybody got their britches in a bunch. I don't understand it. How does one man live so rent-free in everybody's head, including Dallas Cowboy fans? So y'all tap in with your boy if you've seen that intro video. I'm sure everybody has heard by now what Dak Prescott had to say yesterday. If that's you, let's tap in, baby. We're live on Facebook, we're live on LinkedIn, and we're live on YouTube this morning. It's a game of what did Dak say? That's right. I got a question. What did y'all expect Dak to say? Since everybody's got something to say about our guy Dak Prescott, and in case you didn't hear, we'll have it up here in a minute. I've got an article up by The Athletic. I've got the Twitter feeds there by John Machota. We'll go through those quotes on what he had to say about Brian Schottenheimer being the new head coach, and also about where do we stand against the Eagles. And Dak Prescott said, well, you know, not to check the resume, but they got the trophy, but we've been pretty competitive against that team. And Dak Prescott, if I'm not mistaken, is 9-4 against the Eagles. So, I mean, what did you expect Dak Prescott to say? That's what we're going to talk about here this morning. So y'all tap in with your boy. I need to hear from you in the comments. Let me know the comments are working today. Good morning. Good morning. How we doing, baby? It is hydration and medication with your boy this morning. We are talking about, what did Dak Prescott say? I don't understand. One man could say a couple of words and the whole mainstream media got their britches in a bunch. Like, what did you expect Dak Prescott to say? If he'd have asked me, I'd have been like, fuck the Eagles. That's what I would have said. But I want to hear from y'all. Y'all tap in with your boy this morning. Let me know how you doing. What up, Charlie? Said the Cowboys were originally called the Dallas Steers. And then the Dallas Rangers becoming the Dallas. What are we talking about? We getting way off. Oh, we got Eagles fans in here. He said your boy Dak is delusional. No, what's really delusional is Eagle fans that follow Cowboys fans. That's what's delusional, because I'm a Cowboy fan and I don't follow now a motherfucking Eagle page. I said it, a motherfucking Eagle page, in case I wasn't abundantly clear enough. So I don't get the confused Eagle fans that are in my comments, because Dak Prescott is your daddy. I don't get it. What up, Top? I see you in the building. Good morning. Appreciate you tapping in as always. What up, Troy? I see my green badges. Come on, green badges. If you in the gym and if you riding with your quarterback, Dak Prescott, and expect him to just say, fuck the Eagles, then I need you to tap in. I need you to share this video, baby. Let's go. RJ tapping in says, just needs to be real. You beat up the Eagles in the regular season, but win when it matters most. So Dak and company need to win playoffs and Super Bowl to get the monkey off his back. I agree, but why is everybody got their britches in a bunch of what my quarterback says? Why y'all care so much about what my quarterback says? All I wanted to focus on yesterday was what Dak Prescott's remarks were about his head coach. I thought that was more interesting than trying to run with the bullshit Dak essentially just said, fuck the Eagles. That's what I would have said. They would have asked me, how do you feel about the Eagles? Where you measure up the Eagles? I'd have been like, fuck the Eagles. That's what I would have told them. I know a lot of y'all waking up this morning and say, damn, BG on 10 this morning, man. But look, I don't get how one man lives so rent-free in so many people's heads, especially Eagle fans. I don't get it. Kelly tapping in this morning says he can say the sky is blue and these toxic Cowboys jersey wearers will have an issue. Like I said, emotionally irrational. Thank you. We have some emotionally irrational Dallas Cowboy fans, not to mention Eagle fans that follow Cowboys pages. I mean, y'all are just closet Cowboy fans. That's a whole nother thing. I really am excited that I live rent-free like Dak Prescott lives rent-free in y'all's heads, just like in the mainstream media. What up, Larry? I see you tapping in this morning. Good morning. How we doing? Appreciate you tapping in as always. Here come Caitlin with the context for the ladies. Shout out to all of the ladies rocking with your boy this morning. She says, I blame Cowboys fans, myself included. For years, we've hyped Dak's record versus East so much to the point he's not reciting it to the media. But what is he supposed to say? Is Dak Prescott supposed to take the microphone and say, well, you know, the Eagles, they're better than us? How do you think that, if Dak Prescott was to get up there and say some shit like that on the microphone, what do you think he's going to have the answer to when he come back to the locker room? You know, all the players in the locker room be like, man, fuck is wrong with you? Talking about the Eagles better than us. What is the man supposed to say? But boy, he sure got a whole lot of people, bridges in the bunch. You got all your favorite 3- and 4-letter networks talking about it. Everybody just waits for Dak Prescott, Jerry Jones, CeeDee Lamb, or Micah Parsons to say something so it can run and be news. You see, that's how you get a franchise to worth over $11 billion and not done anything significant in 30 years or 3 decades. Is you keep, everybody keeps your name in their mouth like Dak Prescott. Like, I don't understand. This man lives rent-free in so many people's heads. Top tapping in says, Dak looked to me happy and excited to get to the season start. He says, new coach, new beginnings. Great context, great context. Let's go ahead and just bring it up in case you didn't hear what Dak Prescott had to say yesterday. I'm going to pull it up for you so that way you can check it out. All right, we got the Twitter feed up here. This is the Athletic article. You know, I was doing the Google search and I was like, damn, Dak Prescott on what he said yesterday made the New York Times. But then again, it's the Athletic in conjunction with the New York Times right here via John Machota. It says, Dak Prescott said he believes the Cowboys are very close when asked about how they stacked up against the Philadelphia Eagles. So let's take a look at how he answered it.
I mean, I feel like we compete with the Eagles and beat them for the most part when we played them. I don't want to say check the record when they're the guys holding the trophy right now. So credit to them. They've earned it and they deserved it by all means. But, yeah, very close, especially even watch the NFC game, the NFC Championship. And those two teams that we battle against each and every year a couple of times. And as I said, feel confident about we've gotten the better part each and every time. To see it in such a dominating fashion, credit to them. It's our turn and it's on us. All right.
It's our turn and it's on us. I mean, what did you expect the guy to say? The Dallas Cowboys suck. I'm the quarterback, and the Eagles are the Philadelphia Eagles are the champions, and they won the division last year, and we don't stack up that well against them. Is that what y'all expected Dak Prescott to say? Y'all let me know in the comments. Everybody got something to say about what he had to say, but if it was you on the microphone as Dak Prescott, I want to hear from Cowboy fans. What would you say? Charles tapping in this morning again says, because everyone got their panties in a while because Dak Prescott hasn't got past the first round. Wait, he's gotten past the first round. I seen him cook Russell Wilson in 2018 in Dallas, and then I went back to LA, and that's when we got about 200 some yards ran down our throat. But he did make it past the second round. Yeah, there's no way to speak about the Cowboys and the Eagles. Just won the Super Bowl. The NFL narrative is obviously against the Cowboys, so they expected Dak Prescott to speak nothing. Look, they are looking at the Dallas Cowboy players are targets, y'all. Everybody is a target now. I told you there's double-decker pressure now on the Dallas Cowboys organization thanks to the Philadelphia Eagles winning Super Bowl 59. The NFC East is the most chipped division in the NFL. I don't care about your little Weasley-Peasley little division. You don't stack up, baby. We got the big family bag of chips. Y'all got that little bitty, the little bitty solo bag that you can get at the checkout counter. No, you got to go to the big chip aisle to get to go where the NFC is at, baby. The NFC East got all them chips with 14. Y'all need to put some respect on our division. But I don't get when, people put a microphone in front of Dak Prescott, everybody got something to say. I didn't have nothing to say. I didn't post that video here yesterday. I already knew what kind of reaction it was going to get because that's the way the media is programmed to try to go at our players and our organization because it is a topic of discussion. It is a polarizing topic of discussion. We are not even in football season, and we are talking about the Dallas Cowboys on mainstream media because Dak said, fuck the Eagles. Joey little Josito checking in and says Dak shouldn't be saying anything about Super Bowls when he can't get out of the wild card in the divisional round. Well, what is he supposed to say, little Josito? Little Josito, they give you the microphone. What you going to say, baby? Talk to me, Joey. You got something to say when the microphone's in your face and you're Dak Prescott. Tell me what you going to say. Charles says, I have no problem with what Dak Prescott is what he said. It sounds but good. This year, I need more action out of him as a leader. I would speak truth and not sugarcoat it. Well, I mean, it's early, man, and everybody is still antsy. The season is over with. Look, we are on this long stretch we're getting ready to go through. Until we get to the draft. We got free agency coming up in about a month. That's going to tell us how the Cowboys are going to go. We got a slew of players that we got to play, that we have to pay. That's going to tell us how they feel about players or how they want to pay players, how they're going to move this needle under head coach Brian Schottenheimer. And speaking of Brian Schottenheimer, let's get back to what did Dak have to say about his new coach. So let's listen to that right quick.
For him, this opportunity. Obviously, I've worked with him for the last couple of years, understanding the type of coach he is, the type of man he is, the way that he approaches the game. I think the best way to exemplify that is the son of a legendary football coach. He's not going to take anything about this game lightly. He enjoys the work in it, kind of old-fashioned. I'm looking forward to the grind and some things that we're going to do and he's going to add, and excited for him. I know he's ready for it. He's been an assistant for a long time, and something else I admire is the way that he went on with the interviewing process. When you've been an assistant for 25 to 30 years, I know there's a quarterback coach, I know there's a receiver coach, a D coordinator, and a safety that you can call up without them thinking twice and they're going to come work for you. But for him to go through the due diligence of getting the guys in, interviewing them, and then taking it amongst the other guys that are there and making final decisions, I think speaks highly of his approach and the way that he's going to take care of things.
So there is the reactions of Dak Prescott with new coach Brian Schottenheimer. You see, now I'm a Cowboy fan. I like to pay attention to the good shit. I was really more interested in what he had to say about Shotty on the first time at the mic. He was at his children's cancer gala there in Dallas there. And this was an opportunity for the media to get at him. And so, of course, they shoved some microphones in front of his face. I was really interested in hearing what he had to say about head coach Brian Schottenheimer because, see, Cowboy fans, we focus on the wrong shit sometimes. Instead of focusing on what the guy had to say about his head coach, everybody want to focus on what the fuck he said about the op. Now, this is my question. If he would have got up there and tucked his sack and didn't say what he said, then y'all going to have something to say anyway. Y'all know it's fact. It don't matter what side of the fence Dak Prescott going to fall on. Everybody always going to have something to say. But I was interested to hear what he had to say about head coach Brian Schottenheimer because I don't think a lot of Cowboy fans realize this coaching staff has been selected by Brian Schottenheimer, handpicked. You heard Dak Prescott there doing the due diligence, talking about, what we've seen in Dallas in the past. The Dallas Cowboys like to go with that word familiarity. They want to promote people from within. But if you take a look at the elbow room that Brian Schottenheimer was given, according to Dak Prescott, he went out there and assembled a pretty noteworthy staff. Now, a lot of folks are saying, I don't know who they are. Who is this coaching staff? I'll tell you what, I bet you probably don't even know half your Cowboy players on the team. I understand that everybody knows all the players or all of the coaching staff, but why would you talk bad about the coaching staff that the Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones, allowed them to go out and handpick? This is not a Mike McCarthy situation where Mike McCarthy rolled in with dudes that like to eat hot wings and then put fingers in their eyes and things like that. Y'all remember? Charles said, we shall see what Shotty can do this year. Old fashioned, put your money where your mouth is at. I mean, they got a lot of walking to do. The Cowboys got a lot of walking to do. I'm not listening to the talk. What Dak Prescott had to say don't even bother me about the Eagles. If you know Dak Prescott's head-up record with the Eagles, I think he's 9-4 versus the Eagles. What is he supposed to say? Because he's not in the playoffs. What is he supposed to say? I want to hear from y'all. A lot of y'all got something to say, but I don't hear y'all saying, if I was Dak, this is what I would have said. You know why? Because a lot of y'all don't want that accountability. A lot of y'all just like to look and point from afar. A lot of y'all don't like accountability. Joe says, I'm glad he's so confident, but I'm not confident about Dak. Well, Joe, what would you say, Joe? When the microphone is put in your face and asked, how do you stack up against the Philadelphia Eagles? What are you going to say? Let's start right there. They'd have put the microphone and asked me, how do you stack up against the Eagles? You already know. It would have been 2 words I would have said, fuck, or 3. Fuck the Eagles. Simple. Simple. Yeah, they win a Super Bowl, they go and tear up their whole damn city. They got people dying and eating shit in their city streets. What's that to be proud about? Top tapping back in says, well, we have new coaches, so fans blame them instead of Dak, which is what we know that's not going to happen. No, this is what Cowboy fans do. They like to move the fucking goalpost. We are the originators of moving the goalpost. Instead of focusing on what Dak Prescott had to say about his head coach, everybody wants to focus on what he had to say about the op. And because this is your team and this is your quarterback, you are talking shit about a guy that said, fuck the ops. Like Cowboy fans focusing on the wrong shit. Sterling tapping in right there says, you said it, accountability. All these people in my live this morning, we're live on Facebook, live on LinkedIn, live on YouTube. This is the adult version. I know I done said a whole mouthful. You know, I'm retired Navy, so I cuss like a sailor. That's right. I definitely cuss like a sailor because I get pissed with dumbass narratives by Cowboy fans. Like, we're focused on the wrong shit. Like, y'all didn't see me get on here live yesterday and complaining, oh, what Dak Prescott talk about, man. We ain't good as the Eagles, man. They won the Super Bowl, man. Oh, no. A lot of y'all ain't built different, baby. A lot of y'all got this Cowboy shit on you. You don't have it in you, baby. There's a big difference. Big difference here. What up, King Sharon? I see you tapping in the building. Good to see you as always. 2025 co-sponsor of the year right there. Sterling says, I always said negative talk will most likely bring negative results. Yeah, you hang around 5 criminals, you bound to be the 6th. You hang around 5 millionaires, you bound to be the 6th. Cowboy fans that like to hang out on social media and talk shit about their fans, even when we're talking about the op. Didn't it take 67 years for the Eagles to get for their phone to ring twice? I mean, why are we even talking about this? Ours is shinier than yours. Yours is older. You need VHS. You need to go out down there fucking. So where's the expirations on the Lombardi? Let's just start there. You see, people like to move the goalposts, especially Cowboy fans. We move the goalposts. Oh, why is Dak Prescott saying we stack up like that against Philadelphia? He know he not telling the truth. Some of y'all make me sick. Freddie says, so Philadelphia won the Super Bowl, so freaking what? We the Cowboys still top dog. We the Cowboys still run the pound. We the Cowboys still the top rated team on TV. We the Cowboys still the most loved, most hated team in the league. And we the Cowboys still live rent-free in their minds of other teams and their fans. DC4, I'm with you, baby. Do you see what it said right there? Dak Prescott lives rent-free, especially in Eagles' heads. I don't get it, man. I don't comment like Facebook puts on my timeline all the time when I'm scrolling on Built Different Group to try to follow and comment on other pages. It puts numerous Eagles pages, trash talk groups in front of my timeline, enticing me to jump in the chat. But I just keep scrolling. You know, those 3 words right there, it can do a lot of good for your mental health. Just keep scrolling. Cowboy fans, do you hear me? Just keep scrolling. When you see some shit you don't like, just keep scrolling. But Dak Prescott lives rent-free, baby. Everybody is waiting for the Cowboys to say something. I told y'all when Dallas loses, when America's team loses, the rest of the world wins. So while we are down right now, everybody's taking shots. Everybody is taking shots, baby. But let's switch gears a little bit. How about y'all? Y'all know y'all tired of hearing me scream and holler and doing all of that stuff. I get it. I would too. You know what I mean? How many Breaking Bad fans do we got out there? We got any Breaking Bad fans tapping in with me this morning? Do me a favor. If you like Breaking Bad, just put BB in the comments. Put BB in the comments for Breaking Bad. Let me know, baby. I'm a big Breaking Bad fan, baby. And if you know me on Patreon, you know what I mean? My alter ego is Walter White. Something about being a 50-year-old white dude with some ambition. You know what I mean? But I need to know how many Breaking Bad fans we got in the comments, because basically whatever Dak Prescott says something, he got our whole damn fan base Breaking Bad. I can't believe Dak Prescott said that. I can't believe Dak Prescott said that. What is he supposed to say? I don't see none of y'all in my comments telling me what you would say if that was you. But if you are a Breaking Bad fan, here is your opportunity, baby. Here is your opportunity. I have a Breaking Bad mystery box. That's right. Bought it about a year ago. Been sitting in here. I done dug it out the crates. I got a Breaking Bad mystery box. Did I take it? Yeah, I think I took it back and put it in my closet. I'll have to get it out here. But I got a Breaking Bad photo. In case you have not seen, I got a Breaking Bad mystery box, baby. And if you're on Patreon, you can read this link right here. This is the Breaking Bad Patreon box. I'm going to be giving this away in April. All you got to do is be a paid subscriber on one of my memberships on Patreon. That's right. I'm going to take this link. I'm going to put it in the comments. Here's your chance to win. All right. In April, we got competition going down. Also, as well, we got the predictions or the position predictions going down. So if you are a Raise the Bar member on my Patreon, you will be competing in April for Gym Rat of the Month. Now, this is a 12-month competition. It rolls from April to April. So April, we're kicking things off, baby. April 1st, I'm dropping my book, It's Our Year Until It Ain't. It's the first ever social media calendar for Cowboys content creators out there so you can get organized every year. I'm going to show you how to get organized, baby. Demonstration beats conversation. But yeah, I'm a big Breaking Bad fan. So check out that link there in the comments, and that way you can learn how to win you a Breaking Bad mystery box. Felipe says it was not wrong. MVP has missed games against the Cowboys. I don't know. You talking about Jalen Hurts? Yeah, Jalen Hurts. Yeah, everybody. Jalen Hurts got one Super Bowl, so he's better than Dak. Look, man, Dak is my quarterback. Dak should be your quarterback too. And I don't understand why people, especially Cowboy fans, y'all get all your britches in a bunch based on the man talking about the Like, what is he supposed to say? What is he supposed to say? Like I said, we got this competition coming up in April, baby. Position predictions. How many positions? How many running backs are the Dallas Cowboys going to draft? Let's just start there. That's a great question. How many running backs do y'all think the Cowboys will get out of these 11 picks coming up in this upcoming draft? As we've already gone through the content here this morning, talking about Dak Prescott living rent-free in people's heads. It's amazing to me. But I want to know from y'all, how many running backs will the Dallas Cowboys draft in this upcoming draft? Now, my girl Kels with the Intel is going to be my special co-host over there on Position Predictions. We're kicking off our show this Sunday. She's already dropped some knowledge. The Cowboys are looking to draft running back and wide receiver rounds 1 and rounds 2. It's going to be interesting. I need to know from y'all down there below. Throw a comment up there and let me know how many running backs are the Cowboys going to draft. And if that's the case, throw the name up in there. See, we're not focused on the name in this competition. This competition is going to be, you have 11 picks. There's going to be 2 running backs, 2 linebackers, and 3 offensive linemen, a quarterback, yada, yada, yada. Well, when you go over there and get one of them memberships, you got to get that Raise the Bar membership on my Patreon in order to compete for Gym Rat of the Month in April. And the prize is going to be, we're going to have a draft magazine. That's right. The Dallas Cowboys draft magazine that comes out and gets published. We're going to have one of those to give away to the winner of the position predictions competition. That's right. I need to know, how many running backs are we going to draft? My guy Jason Troy tapping in says 2 backs. I know we need at least 1, because if Rico goes somewhere, all we still got left is Deuce Vaughn and Hunter Lipke. Oh, we also got, I think, Malik Davis is on the practice squad too as well. But we're going to get into that this Saturday. We're going to go over, or this Sunday rather, we're going to go over the running back unit for the Cowboys, on who we have, talk about what deals they're on, when they're up, and then we're going to look at what are the top 3 to 5 names the Cowboys are looking to draft. Now, my girl Kale's already shared 3 names with me, and one of them was a running back by the name of Kyle Monungai out of Rutgers. So if you're on my Patreon, you already seen that. I've got the highlights there. I've shared all 3 of those names. So if you're wondering, why the hell should I get on this dude's Patreon, man, just so I can win some Breaking Bad stuff? Look, I share a lot of stuff over there you don't catch here on Facebook first, baby. So you definitely want to get on the Patreon. There's the Patreon link right there. Go over there and check it out. I do have a 7-day free trial. So if you want to go over there and just kind of check things out, all you got to do is check out that 7-day free trial. I will be releasing the 3rd of 4 opponents every NFL team faces each week. I've already released 2 on my Patreon. I've already gave y'all the discipline factor. You may have seen that already scroll past your timeline as an advertisement that says promoted. I know you're saying, damn, man, this dude running ads on, man, who does he think he is? Look, I got to pay to play around here, baby. In order for my content to get seen, I got to pay for the pusher, man, to push it. You know, kind of like they tush push, right? But 2 backs, my guy Troy says. I think we need at least 1 for sure. I know that. Yep, see, everyone's saying 2 backs. I don't know, 2 out of 11. It's going to be interesting, especially the way the first 11 teams picked before us. We're at pick 12 in the first round. So you've got this thing called BPA, best player available, right? So the Dallas Cowboys have a strategy going into the draft. We're going to talk about all of this upcoming week. And it's a good possibility we might draft a quarterback. Because I know a lot of Cowboy fans are saying, we need to draft another quarterback. So if that's you and you don't like Dak Prescott or what he had to say about the Eagles, leave me a comment down there below and let me know which quarterback should the Dallas Cowboys consider drafting as his replacement that y'all want to replace the guy with. Joe says, I guarantee you, if we stay healthy, we win in the Super Bowl next year. Look, the injury opponent is real, y'all. The injury opponent is one of the 4 opponents every NFL team faces each week. It is real in the field. Health is wealth, especially when it's about your availability. They say your best ability in the league is your availability, right? Yeah, we need some availability. What up, Leandro? I see you say Rico may go elsewhere, so we need a backup plan for sure. Rico is up at the table to try to negotiate a new deal. Now, granted, he was undrafted, been with the Cowboys, I think 6 years, I'm not sure. No, he's up for a new deal. He may take his services somewhere else. And that's why, really, we got to pay attention before we even get into the draft, before we get into position predictions. We got the free agency date coming up March 12th, right, where official free agency kicks off. So the first 48, how many first 48 fans I got in here that watch that on A&E? You got any first 48 fans? Tap in and let me know, because the first 48 hours of free agency is going to tell us what the Cowboys is working with or not. Patrick says, I hope O-line has depth too. Yeah, I talked about Kelvin Banks. That's one of the other 2 names. I'm not going to give you all 3. That's Kyle Monungai and Kelvin Banks. So make sure to go over there and check out the Patreon. Even on the free 7-day trial, you can check out those 3 names that are over there. But this week, we're going to be going over a handful of running backs the Cowboys are interested in, talking about how can the Cowboys improve the run game. So make sure and turn on your notifications to join us this weekend. What up, Domingo? I see you out there in Florida, baby. He says, yo, BG, we need help for sure. Yeah, we need a lot of help. Our fans need help too. Our fans need help focusing on the right shit. Like, y'all focus on what he had to say about the op, but y'all not focus on what the guy had to say about the coach. See, the media got y'all paying attention to the wrong shit. Leandro says, let Trey walk, pick up another QB to groom, restructure to free up some funds, sign Micah sooner than later, make some moves in free agency, and get rolling. Look, while we're on Micah Parsons, look, I don't think a lot of y'all are understanding. We're getting ready to see the slander on Micah cometh. The slander on Micah is about to cometh. See, Micah not finna do them deals like CD and Dak did last year. You know, where you got to miss camp, you got to wait till the last minute. You know, Jerry Jones in the front office and them like to kick the can down the road. They like to wait till the last fucking minute to sign somebody's contract, right? Well, we're getting ready to be on the Micah Parsons circus this offseason. Yeah, we are. Why? It's a shiny object. We already paid Dak Prescott. We already paid CD Lamb. They're going to have to restructure. So we're going to see that during free agencies. Also, we're going to see Dak Prescott and CD Lamb restructure some of their contracts. We're going to see some players go. Some players are going to stay. We're going to get this new balance sheet in our bank account. In other words, the salary cap, right? So we can figure out how we can go to the grocery shop with our grocery shopper, Mr. Will McClay, and get the groceries. Ray Gaynor tapping in says, no, we need a couple more pieces on the D-line and speed in our defensive backfield to help what we already have. I agree with you 100%. I mean, if you look at what the Philadelphia Eagles just did in the Super Bowl, a defense will win you a championship. That front four on Patrick Mahomes was the difference in this game. Can the Dallas Cowboys do the same? Well, not if we're not healthy. When you got your best player, Micah Parsons, who was out, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 50, 11 games with a high ankle sprain. Yeah, health is wealth. We talked about that. Felipe says, Micah gave away the package formations at the beginning of the year. What you mean? What are you talking about? You way down in the weeds down there, Felipe. Talk to your boy. Charles says, Micah Parsons is on his last year, 5th-year option, making $24 million. Yeah, we get ready to see the slander on Micah coming. You see, because Micah is not about to play that wait till the last minute game. We've already heard Micah come out and say he would take less to play with Myles Garrett. We've already seen Micah say that he would take less a couple of times in the media, right? Well, we hear what Micah's saying, but what Micah's going to do is going to be something different. And then on the day of the Super Bowl, we get the drop that the Cowboys have had internal talks about trading Micah Parsons. I don't get it. Why do Philadelphia Eagle fans still want Micah Parsons on their team? Like, y'all have been in my comments the last 48 hours. Oh, don't get mad when he comes sign with the Eagles. Like, why y'all want Cowboy players so bad? Eagles fans, y'all talk to your boy. Jason says, represent the star, not the player. We need to believe in anyone wearing the star. I'm with you 100%, baby. I'm with you 100%. We got some other events coming up. I got my girl Candy Cowboys getting ready to join us. We're going to be talking about Star Diva Beach Bash going down this April, baby. That's right. You know, I'm going to be in VA in May on my 88 behavior. Candy's going to be joining us soon. We're going to be talking about the 88 behavior bowling competition. That's right. We're going to have a bowling competition out there in VA. So we got some events coming up. Before we get to VA in May, we're going to be in California in April. That's right, baby. Shout out to Gang Gang. You see my guy, Jersey Mike, Park Ranger, 2025 co-sponsor of the year, 2024 sponsor of the year, Gym Rat of the year right there. My guy, King Sharon. We're going to be at One Star, One Family Unity Barbecue, April 12th, baby. It's going down. And we got a golf team going down too as well. So special shout out to the golf team that's going to be out there in the golf team. Charles, baby, get us plugged in, baby. Did you get our ticket in? I know my guy Brandon is getting our threads made from our custom designer out there, Big Val. So shout out to my guy Big Val. Gonna be making them custom threads for us out there on that golfing tournament. But I just had to get up here this morning and go live. I wanted y'all to see the video. So if you haven't watched it, make sure after the fact you use hashtag replay. Check out the video at the beginning. That's the whole video excerpt there of what Dak Prescott had to say about the op and what he had to say about the new hire, Shoddy. Cowboy fans, we be focusing on the wrong shit. Y'all so focus on what Dak Prescott had to say about the Eagles. Y'all don't even care about what he had to say about the head coach. You see, that's where real Cowboy fans that are tapped in with this team trying to look for changes. Where's the dynamic going to shift at? Don't pay attention to the low-hanging fruit that the Cowboy players and also this front office and organization and media continually give us on a weekly basis. It's getting ready to be a long season, baby. And we're going to talk about the Cowboys all off season. So I appreciate y'all if y'all tapped in here this morning. Thank you if you gave me a like, a comment, and or a share. As always, I appreciate that. Do me a favor, if you watch this after the fact and you got a green badge, I need my green badges in the gym to raise the bar. Let's go. I need you to raise the bar. A lot of y'all have been big backing in the gym. Y'all get in here, you don't like, you don't comment, you don't share. You just over here what I call big backing. That's when your big ass try to go to the gym and lose weight, but you don't want to pump no iron, lose no weight. You don't want to perspire and get no gains. You want to come in and take selfies and look in the mirror and be cute. You know why? Because Cowboy fans be focused on the wrong shit. I'm BG the Cowboys Unified, baby. Thank y'all for tapping in with me on a hump day. We'll see y'all in the gym on the next episode.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.